Imbaga-sadam, paano niyo tulod, paano ngayawat, paano hospital. These are Ilocano words equivalent to delivery. Today, we look at technology startup based in the province of Pangasinan, which primarily caters to logistics from food, parcel, and other things. I am Jessie Doctor.
And I am Ednil Jocosol. We are very honored tonight to be with the founder and CEO of Taxikel Delivery. Let's all welcome Rey Leonard Dumasig. Rey, before we start, before anything else, we'd just like to ask if Jessie was able to pronounce the Ilocano words correctly. If that is your thought.
Actually, I'm not too sure, but my father is an Ilocano, but I don't speak Ilocano. I was born and raised in San Juan, Metro Manila, so pure Tagalog na talaga. Pero my father's my father is from I think Kalayaan Island, so it's a northern part, and in they're using Ilocano as their dialect as well. So
Nako, that's nice.
sila lola,
you don't know pala.
sila lola yan, mga tito tita ko. But something that I was not able to learn to speak. The other language that I can understand is Bicolano, kasi si mama ko Bicolano.
Oo.
Sunerte naman na nakatira ako ng ilang taon sa Bicol, kaya dati nakapagsalita ako. Ngayon nakakaintindi na rin.
Right, that's a fun fact from Rey. By the way, let's get to know Rey as a person. Can you briefly share your educational background and work experiences?
Educational background. I have a degree in computer science. I finished it this 2017 only. But prior to that, I have a marketing degree in PUP, Polytechnic University of the Philippines in Santa Mesa. Work experience, I've been in the industry, the outsourcing industry for, I think, masabi ko more than a decade na. I started 2005 pa eh. And then I decided to have my own business noong 2017 lang din. So that's my working experience. I work as a service crew sa Jollibee, tapos nag-work rin ako sa call center as an agent, telemarketer, customer service representative, technical support representative, naging team lead and operations manager din. So those are my experiences in the outsourcing. Tapos 2017 when I founded my first, I think, business that I can say my own. And then 2020 nung nag-start si Taxikel. So far, I have my own ups and downs pagdating sa business. And alam ni Ednil yan.
We'll touch into that.
So yun. That's my background. And currently, I'm managing Taxikel, and I have a small resto, which I'm also hands-on during the weekend. So yun. Yung current na pinagkakabalan.
Wow, that's quite a lot of studying and work experience. I can imagine all the stressful moments what you had to go to balance professional work and also being a student. Through our research, we were able to find that you are currently involved into 3 startups. So how did you become an entrepreneur?
I think it was in 2013 nung nagkaroon ng parang tinatawag natin na midlife crisis matawag doon.
Yes.
or quarter like kasi mga 20 ano lang ako noon eh. I think as mga 27 ako noon, 27, 26, 27. And I'm not sure kung saan na ako papunta kasi I'm already an operations manager, pero for me to alam mo yun, go to the next position na promotion, I need to have my master's degree, and I need to have a lot of parang certification like Sigma and all of that. And then personally, medyo ano rin ako kasi that's the time na naghiwalay kami nung uh, mother nung anak ko. So, naisip ko na mag-aral ulit ako. And but my ultimate goal back then is the reason kung bakit ako bumalik or nag-aral ulit that I took up computer science is because I want to have my own software development company. Talaga. That's my goal. So I that's the start of my journey of I think of parang venturing into entrepreneurship kasi gusto ko na magkaroon ng sariling software development company or software development business. And that's the reason as well kung bakit ako kumuha ng computer science. Kasi nakita ko na papunta na doon yung trend into technology. And yun, that's I think that's one of the reason kung bakit nag-venture ako sa entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what an inspiring narrative, right? Medyo masalimuot, no? At saka ang dami niya pinagdaanan. Imagine from, ano ba yon? Ano yung mga works mo before? Pumasok ka sa Jollibee.
Yeah,
Tapos,
Jollibee.
naging call center.
Call center agent ako. Telemarketer ako.
Yes, double degree pa, di ba?
Mm.
Double degree.
Tapos,
and then,
working student pa ako noon. Working student ako nung mga time na yun.
Jess, mag-double degree din tayo.
No.
Yeah, we're quite actually intrigued and inspired because Ray, we have talked about Taxikel before. You told us that Taxikel was born out of COVID. It was
Out of COVID,
born because of the demand of the pandemic. First, we want to know why Taxikel. What were your motivations in establishing this startup?
Si Taxikel kasi isa na idea way back 2017 and 2018. Parang plano ko na magkaroon ng delivery service dito sa Pangasinan that time. It so happened that sobrang busy na nung team ko. Diba kasi may isa akong business which is a software development company. And we have a lot of projects na hawak nun, and we don't have time to actually do a project for our own, kaya hindi natuloy. Delivery service na siya, but sabi ko let's shift it to a ride hailing app. That's the reason kung bakit Taxikel talaga Taxikel yung pangalan niya, kasi ang balak namin yung mga tricycle driver, gagawin namin ng app like Grab or Uber app. They will book on the app, tapos makapag-ano ng mga pasahero. Unfortunately, yung idea na yon medyo hilaw pa nung time na yon kasi majority of the yung mga tricycle operators and drivers, mga basic phone ang gamit nila. And hindi sila ganoon kano sa smartphone, tapos matanda na. And also, yung logistic wise in setting it up, medyo nightmare siya kasi you have to talk to different president of the Operator Drivers Association. You have to talk to the LGU. Ang daming red tape. Kaya siya na-put on hold. And then, nung nangyari si pandemic ng 2020, sabi ko, we have the idea already. We have the design. We have the logo. Sabi ko, we have the name. Sabi ko, why not? Sabi ko, let's open up since lockdown ng lahat. Tapos, the only thing that they're allowing is actually delivery. That's the
essential.
reason. Oo, essential. So kaya naging Taxikel Delivery siya. So ayun, and the reason behind it as well is if you guys remember, last year isa sa mga naapektuhan talaga yung tricycle industry. Di ba bawal lang tricycle noon? Naalala nyo, parang nagkaroon pa ng issue kay Vico Soto noon dahil pinapayagan niya yung mga tricycle driver pumasada. So ang ginawa namin noon, instead of people riding tricycles is delivery na lang. So we're taking orders and then binabato namin to sa mga tricycle drivers or motorcycle riders, tapos sila yung magdi-deliver. So it's one way as well of providing opportunities that time do sa mga taong na-displaced na nawalan ng work. So I'm proud to say that that's actually one of the reason as well. It drives us to actually do this business nung time na yun. Not only because of the idea na parang na on hold, but of the opportunity as well to provide work dun sa mga nawalan ng trabaho.
Okay, thank you for that, Ray. Actually, what interests us is how you considered logistics as one of your entrepreneurial venture. So can you explain or at least briefly tell us what got you interested into logistics as one of your businesses?
Well, I think logistics is still there's a lot of things that we can improve on, especially dito sa Philippines, no? In terms of logistics, masabi ko na hindi pa tayo kumbaga on the logistics side, it's not yet developed. And I mean, ever since the ancient times, I think logistic, hindi mawawala yung business na yan. It will improve all throughout. I mean, remember when wala pa yung Suez Canal, di ba, ikot sila, it will take them how many months? But nung nagawa na yung Suez Canal and all of that, it's making, it's actually it shortened the travel time of, or kung ilang araw yung pag-deliver ng mga goods. And that's exactly one of the reason that I would like to venture into logistics as well, because dito sa probinsya, I think ang ano lang namin na logistic company noon is LBC, JRS. Wala pang JNT noon noong time na nag-start kami. Nung naisip ko yun, oo. LBC and JRS pa lang. And ngayon may JNT na, may Ninja Van na actually pumupunta. Pero sa mga probinsya, hirap pa rin ang logistic, kumbaga. So, hindi pa siya ganun ka-develop. And I saw an opportunity to tap into that business. And that's the reason na nandito kami.
Yes. Speaking of opportunity, we have this saying from Einstein. He says, not all that glitters is gold. Di ba, tama?
Correct, correct.
And and relating that in entrepreneurship, we know for a fact that there are many opportunities that will come along our way. My question to you is, what are your methodologies in selecting among those identified opportunities? Did you have any criteria sa mga decision na yon? Kasi ang dami eh. Di ba?
Actually, yeah. Actually, madami. I mean, if you're not going to focus on certain areas, there's a lot of noise in the background. Totoo yan. Especially nung time na I'm managing the software development business. Ang daming idea eh. I mean, clients will talk to you and then, pwede to pwede nating improve to. Uy, ganyan. I think what made me decide on going to this venture that time is the demand. You'll see the demand and you'll feel it and you don't need to. Sometimes it's you're just
gut feel.
Gut feel, and you're on the right position to do it. Parang there's no one doing it here nung time na ginawa ko. And ngayon marami na, pero masabi ko naman na kami yung majority ng pie. Kami ang nasa amin. Kumbaga I don't know, nung nagka-COVID kasi, I just feel na delivery service talaga yung papatok eh. Parang, kasi wala talaga. Tapos, nung nilabas nila yung guide na ito lang ang mga pwede, and then I did some research kung ano yung mga ng DLG, kung ano yung mga papayagan, and then yung mga memorandum nila, ni-review ko. And then, kahit checkpoint, hindi kami pwedeng pigilan pag basta delivery service kami. They cannot, kumbaga nakalagay doon sa memo ng DLG na any delivery service cannot be hampered. So, lahat ng rider ko nung time na yon, nung kasagsagan ng ECQ, may dalang DLG memo para pag hinarang sila sa checkpoint, papakita nila yung memo, hindi sila anin. So, I think it's more on gut feel research then, of course. And then, you have to believe on that idea, on the vision that you're going to do in the first place.
Walang ibang maniniwala.
Wala. And then you have to try it yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Nung time na yon, ako yung nagde-deliver. I mean, the first 2 weeks, ako yung nagde-deliver. Ako yung delivery guy. Not entirely, the second week man, not entirely. Sumama na yung kapatid ko, si Jolo. And then yung isa sa mga tech lead ko si Jonathan. So, tatlo ako nagde-deliver nun. Pero nung first week talaga ako lang yung nagde-deliver. So, trinay ko talaga siya. Tapos, nakita ko rin yung demand ng tao na they're very interested kasi nga bawal lumabas eh. Talagang ultimo grocery, ultimo palengke, Hindi talaga sila makalabas unless meron silang pass. So, I think that's the ano, and then we did capitalize on that. That's in the situation, though alam mo yun, pangit pakinggan pero we took advantage of it.
You
And then
exploited it.
we exploited the situation, and then onting marketing, and then and we happened.
That's interesting, Ray. And I think in that case, we saw that you were able to separate the ripe from unripe apples. Of course, entrepreneurship is not everything gold and silver. And as you shared a while ago, meron kang mga times na nag-fail on your mga entrepreneurship journeys. So can you please share? And also if there are setbacks in Taxikel business, and what are the lessons that you have learned and enabled you to recover from those setbacks?
Yeah, actually, simula nag-start ako mag-business, there's a lot of learnings talaga. I mean, I don't have an MBA. Okay, I'm really not a businessman when I started this business. Kumbaga, everything is by reading books, by watching YouTubes, or any seminars that I can attend to, doing networking, talking to people na alam kong nauna sa akin in setting up a business, asking advice from people that I know that are doing well in the business. I think one of the setbacks in my first venture is failed partnership. That's I learned the hard way of making sure that when you're going to venture or partnership, dapat talaga complement yung each other, and na and you guys need to have a clear vision, and alam mo yun, hindi ka dapat nag-assume na kala mo okay lang, kala mo naiintindihan niya, dapat pala you talk openly. And I think yung expectation din, dapat na set your expectation on the onset. Kasi what happened with my first venture, yung software dev business, is I have friends that joined me in that business, and then I think isa sa mga mistake namin is hindi namin na-set yung expectation, hindi naging clear yung vision, and nag-assume kami na nagkakaintindihan kami, tapos hindi naman pala, and then sumabog na lang lahat nung pangit na yung nangyayari sa business. So that's one of the setback is siguro ma-suggest ko or ma-advise ko is make sure na if you're going into partnership, or if you're going to found a startup, make sure that that person that you're going to get will complement your talent, and pag-isip mo maigi kung kukuha ka ng kaibigan mo, kasi it can end your friendship, kasi alam mo yun, kahit kapamilya, it's not going to work, kasi meron kasing parang merong emotional investment doon sa ganong setup, and pagka nagkaroon ng onting medyo yung emotion pag mataas, and talagang magkakaroon ng hindi pagkakaintindihan. Kumbaga it's a recipe for disaster. So that's a setback. First setback with my business, failed partnership. Also, one of my mistake as well is I actually hired too many people. And at the end, kumbaga in the long run, it hurt. Kumbaga it hurt my operational expense, to the fact that it's one of the reason that the company failed, and kumbaga in financially, kumbaga yung burn rate namin talagang nasagad nung naglalabasan na ng mga extra pera, ganyan, para lang ma-sustain yung business. Doon na nagkaroon ng mga misunderstanding and all of that. So that's one of the things that I learned here in Taxikel. Talagang as much as possible, lean kami. Kung kaya kong gagawin ko na yan. Kumbaga ganun.
Wala nagdo-duplicate na roles, no?
Parang kung ano talaga, para hindi na kami kumbaga pag mag-hire kami, pag-iisipan pa talaga namin maigi kung mag-hire na ba. So yun, and get a finance person
Lalo't kung di mo naman forte, no?
Correct. That's one thing that I'm enjoying right now. I have may hinire ako na accounting clerk and napakasipag kaya medyo masabi ko na kumpara dun sa unang business ko, Taxikel is doing well in that aspect.
Grabing setbacks yun, no? May
Mm.
masakit talaga yung emotional attachment. We've been there.
Correct.
Kailangan,
Ano yun, mental health mo, yung physical, mo, dahil hindi ka na makatulog, hindi mo alam kung, shit, wala na kaming pera, saan kami yung ng pampasaw? Mga ganon.
As a startup founder, you have to master the art of compartmentalization talaga.
Correct. Sorry,
Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. As raw as possible, mas maganda. Now, ang ganda nung mga nabanggit mong setbacks. Now, going back to Taxikel Delivery, ang ganda ng concept ng Taxikel. Can you please take us back to the process on how you generate business ideas and eventually leading down to developing specific products? So how you develop the business model, business ideas, and then from that, paano ka nakapag-develop ng specific products? Anong processes?
When I started conceptualizing Taxikel, nung time na bago pa mag-pandemic actually, inaral ko na yung Grab kasi nga bala ko talaga delivery service eh. Inanap ko yung Grab Food, Food Panda, ano ba yung Uber Eats. Yan. Inano ko talaga, nag-research ako on how what's the business model, paano sila nagcha-charge, paano sumasahod yung mga riders. So I can say naman na before talaga si Taxikel, a year before we launched Taxikel, is meron na akong idea. Kasi nga, kumbaga isa yun sa mga si Taxikel is isa sa mga idea na put on hold lang. Pero I did already the research. Tapos sinerte rin kasi nagkaroon ako ng Grab car sa Manila ng time na yun. May isa akong unit. So alam ko kung paano siya nagcha-charge, kung paano siya nag-work. Yun nga, syempre, competitors analysis sa mga existing, kung magkano yung and then ang ano mo nun is paano mo siya i-adapt dito sa probinsya.
Localize, no?
Oo, paano mo siya i-localize, paano yung charging, ano yung acceptable sa mga tao. Kasi you have to think as well na unlike in Manila, kumbaga ang malakas ang buying power ng mga taga-NCR compared sa buying power ng mga nasa probinsya. So you have to set a pricing na hindi naman mahal at hindi ka rin malulugi. Oo. So yun. Isa yun sa mga inaral rin namin. And I can say right now with Taxikel, kami yung in terms of charging, kami yung pinakamura. Pero hindi naman kami lugi. Kumbaga, the riders are getting what they deserve to get. The business is getting what the business needs to get. Parang ganun. So that's how I did it. I did some research, competitors analysis, mga ganun. Of course, interview rin. Nag-interview ako ng mga tricycle driver ng time na yon, kahit nung before pandemic, kasi in-interview ko na sila kung ano yung, paano ba, sabi ko, if we're going to provide you an application, can you guys use it? Sabi na, nila na, hindi kami smartphone eh. Di ba? Yung mga ganon. So, isa rin yan sa mga naging reason na we stick to what we're using right now because it's a proven it's a proven system. Kumbaga, we validated the idea already. Ba't pa namin kailangan mag-develop ng app? May Facebook naman, yan na namin. May mag-develop ng app, may Facebook naman. And all the people are using Facebook. So, Taxikel is being run in Facebook. Orders are being in Facebook. The riders are getting the dispatch order via Facebook, or my dispatcher will give them a call on their phone number na isasend sa kanilang text. Naalala ko nga yung unang rider ko dati talaga, wala siyang phone. I mean, ang phone niya talaga is a keypad phone. So, text namin sa kanya yung order. Tapos tatawagan namin siya, send namin yung text sa kanya. And after a month, nakabil siya ng smartphone.
Yes.
After a month, naka-smartphone na siya. So, yung mga success story na masasabi ko. So, yung rider yun hanggang ngayon, nasa akin pa rin. Nag-work pa rin siya sa amin. So, ayun. Yun naman yung ano, that's what happened to us.
That's quite a complex and tedious process actually. But if we look at Taxikel kasi online, we see that it's spreading wildfire in Pangasinan, meaning marami na siyang towns and cities na natatouch. I think 11, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah, mga ganun. 11, 13 ata, mga ganun.
So what we want to know is, by any chance, we have other industry organizations, or are you part of it already? Or eventually, do you plan, if not yet, to be part of industry association?
Currently, hindi. Kasi nung time naman, before Taxikel happened, I was part of ICT Council ng Pangasinan. Ang isa ako sa mga talagang movers na within Pangasinan na, let's train people because training people will provide us opportunities. Investors will come in will go to Pangasinan pag alam nila na maraming skilled person. So that's part ako ng ICT Council. And what I think other than that, more on lang mga school mga alam mo yun, mga volunteer work, like we do some trainings for mga aspiring software developers, ganyan. Sometimes I teach software development life cycle, mga ganun, software engineering. Nung time yun before COVID. So yun lang naman yung mga organization na na part. In terms of, I think, mostly nag-network ako sa Manila before. Kasi nga, may yung software dev business ko. Siyempre, kailangan mo ma-network, punta ka sa mga ganitong event, ganyan, bigay ng calling card. So, yun lang yung ko.
If there's one thing we learned from this, is that networks are an integral part of entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
and without them, we are not able to fully actualize and realize our mission, vision, and goals of the organization. Now, my question to you, Ray, is could you please share how Taxikel do networking and what are the current networks of Taxikel?
For networking, actually, ang ginawa namin, super napaka-basic actually nung nag-start kami. We reach out to store owners. Yung mga store owners, nag-reach out talaga kami na, we're a new delivery service. Pwede ba kami makipag-partner sa inyo? Ito, binigay namin yung mga namin. Ito yung magagawa namin. And we can post your products do sa page, ganyan. Tapos we'll just create a channel for us to communicate para mas mapadali yung order. Kumbaga, i-advance order namin. It will save time, especially in delivery, kasi na-advance order namin. Tapos sabihin nyo lang kami, pag ready to pick up, para si rider on the go na, pick up na, hindi na siya pipila. Pipick upin na lang siya. So, ganun yung ginawa namin, network. And then, eventually, yung mga business owners, restaurants owners, coffee shop owners started to reach out to us already nung nakita nila na talagang na kami, lumalaki na kami. So, hindi na kami nahirapan. Nung una kami nag-approach, ngayon sila na nag-approach sa amin.
At first, you have to roll up your sleeves talaga, no?
Oo, talaga, oo.
Hindi pwedeng
minsan
upo ka lang eh.
Dinided mo pa kami ng iba. Merong isang instant na sabi niya, ay sorry, may delivery partner na rin kasi na kami. Ganon. Sabi niyo naman namin, mama, okay lang naman po may delivery partner kayo kasi mas maganda nga, madami kayong ka-partner. Ibig sabihin, mas maraming maapag-market sa inyo. Maraming option. Ayaw niya talaga. Okay po, ganon kami. Tapos eventually, mga after a few months, yung mismo lumalapit sa amin na partnership. Ayun. Kaya okay lang, sabi namin. Sa una talaga, aayawan ka nila or hindi sila maniniwala sa'yo sa una. Talagang tatanggihan ka nila. Lalo na pag nakita nila na hindi ka pa ganun kakilala, tapos talagang nag-start ka pa lang. Pero pag yung nagkaroon ka na ng traction, sila mismo talaga yung lalapit. Sila yung And meron na akong liaison officer na especially 'di ba nag-aano kami ng new towns, nag-expand kami. So yung ang ginagawa ko, may parang advanced na yung advanced team. Yung liaison officer ko na yun, pupunta mo yun sa town na yun, pupunta niya lahat ng merchant, possible merchant, kakausapin, magpapakilala kung sino si Taxikel, ganyan. Tapos pag okay na, dun open na namin yung line for that specific town. Pag meron ng napakilala na nung liaison officer ko sa mga merchant. So ganoon ang ginagawa namin to network. Tapos right now, yung marketing team ko rin, they're we're building a community. We call it Taxikel Community, in which ini-invite namin yung mga business owners, ini-invite din namin yung mga yung mga customers namin to join that community para instead of calling or messaging Taxikel, they can just, for example, looking for ganitong specific na luto, tatype lang nila doon. Tapos and then yung mga merchant na mismo magko-comment or magre-reach out to them, and then of course papa-deliver nila sa amin naman papa-deliver. So yung mga ganun. We started that I think early this year. So far nagkaka-traction kami na in terms of building the community. Medyo mabagal lang kasi hindi kami ganong masyadong pag-focus yung marketing, pero nitong month lang sabi ko we have to work on the community. So ayun, isa yun sa mga binibuild namin ngayon.
That's wonderful, the networking part of Taxikel. Actually, what are we also interested in is really to see at the macro level, what do you think are the barriers for the entrepreneurs to be successful here in the Philippines? And what do you think is the government doing that hindi talaga masyadong nakakatulong? Ano naman yung mga nakakatulong? And eventually, how do you think the government plays a role in the entrepreneurship industry in the Philippines?
I think the first parang challenge or yung pumipigil is the mindset or kung paano tayo pinalaki, di ba? So parang magtrabaho, mag-aral kang maigi para maging engineer ka at mag-abroad ka. Di ba? Ednil, totoo yan, di ba?
Old mindset.
Goodbye.
Nabiktima, namodus ako dun.
Di ba? Na-scam ka.
Na-scam ako.
Hindi, isa yun sa, hindi siya masama. Hindi ko naman sinasabing masama yun. Pero I think, syempre, mga parents natin na, mag-aaral ka maigi para pag lumaki ka, doktor ka, engineer ka. Pero wala nagsabi sa'yo na mag-aaral ka maigi para magtayo ka ng business. I think that's one. Yun yung first na, yung upbringing. And the second is I think the tawag dito, education system. Tama ba yung term ko? Yung the how
yes.
yung framework, the education framework. I think if you want more entrepreneurs to come out in sa mga universities, dapat as early as freshman
early exposure.
year. May exposure na sila in setting up business, setting up an ideation, mga ganun, diba? As early as freshman year. And then the third is I think the support of the local government. The challenge din yan kasi aminin man natin o hindi, medyo old school talaga yung natin.
Archaic.
Sistema natin. Oo. Napaka old school talaga. Hindi ko naman kailangan isa-isahin yun. Alam niyo na yun. Alam niyo na yun kung ano yan. And then the fourth, of course, funding. I think the venture capitalist business or the investment business here in the Philippines is not that ready yet to invest or hindi pa sila ganun ka-open. Dito kasi parang if you have an idea and if you ask for investment and if you ask for a certain amount para mag-invest sa'yo, for example, I'm asking for 2 million for 10% of my company or my business. I'm offering you this opportunity. This is my idea. This is business plan. Blah blah blah. Para in short, you gave your pitch, and then you're asking for 2 million for 10%. Medyo malabo yun dito sa Pilipinas. Sabihin nila sa'yo, bigyan kitang 2 million pero 70% ng business sa akin. Ganon sila dito. Ganon ang thinking na mga dito, mga investor. Parang they want a bigger...
They want a chunk of your...
the bigger chunk of your business for that small amount. Kasi sabihin nila, wala ka naman pera paano mo ma-execute yung business mo? Diba? Unlike in diba, Silicon Valley, in Singapore, Vietnam, which is they're doing great actually, Indonesia, Vietnam, because napaka-open ng mga investor doon na parang sige, they're willing to actually invest for a smaller chunk of the business for parang magandang idea, 'di ba? Ito sa atin, feeling nila isahan mo sila eh. Feeling nila
Mm.
is ini-scam mo sila, parang ganon.
Mm.
Ang tingin ng mga investor sa most of the startup founders or entrepreneurs or scammers. Say, hingin mo ako ng ganyang pera, tapos ito lang bibigay mo sa akin. Tapos, ano pa yon? Pag nag-invest pa sila, kukulitin ka pa rin ng kukulitin. Asa na. I think that's the fourth, parang mga reason kung bakit
Mm.
nahihirapan tayo dito sa Pinas as an entrepreneur to actually start up our own business. So most entrepreneurs are doing it, the tawagan nila bootstrapping. They're using their own fund to actually operate their business. So yeah, yung sa akin.
Thank you, Ray. That's actually quite provocative. No, thank you for the insights.
Provocative,
and lastly, yes, provocative and insightful in a sense. Lastly, before we end this interview, I'd like to ask advice. Okay, what advice would you like to give to aspiring entrepreneurs out there?
Dito sa atin, no, sa Pilipinas, it's all talaga eh. It's all grit. And kailangan malakas ang loob mo. Mentally, you have to be prepared na tawag doon, anytime tomorrow, parang any day or anytime or even tomorrow, babagsak ang business mo. So you have to be prepared on that situation talaga. And you have to find a way to overcome that fear. Kasi I think that's the fear that every entrepreneur or every startup founder in the Philippines is having. I mean, anytime your business will just go out of the, kumaga, last day mo na tomorrow because a bigger business will come in, di ba? You just have to tawag dito, kailangan matigas ang mukha mo. Matigas ang mukha mo, matigas ang abog mo, sisikmurain mo talaga. Kasi may mga araw talaga na, alam mo yon, hindi mo alam kung saan ka kukuha ng pera. Hindi mo alam kung paano mo mairaraos tong araw na to. Parang gusto mo matutulog ako ngayong gabi, pero bukas problema na naman, yung mga ganong isip, yung mga ganong di ba? Kailangan talaga this is entrepreneurship is not for people,
The faint-hearted.
For the faint-hearted. Yeah, totoo yun. Hindi sa inaano natin sila, pero if do some research, sabi nga nila, mas maraming nagpapakamatay na CEO ngayon. Usually mga failed business, failed venture, ganyan. And in being an entrepreneur, kailangan talaga malakas ang loob mo. Yun lang masasuggest. Wala naman, actually, everyone can be an entrepreneur. Walang requirements. Walang degree requirements, di ba? Anyone can be a graduate of computer science, can be a graduate of marketing, can be a graduate of business, can open up their business. Diba? Can be an entrepreneur. Walang requirements. Walang age requirements. I mean, diba? There are some who's lucky in doing it at 40s, 50s, or even at young age. Like, diba? Ito sila paring Mark Zuckerberg, diba? Early 2023, diba? Nakaano sila ng jackpot. So, walang age requirement, walang degree requirement. Everyone can do it. But not everyone can actually last that long. So it's all about it's all about grit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thank you very much, Ray. We have come to the end of our interview.
Wait, Jesse. We want to know Ray more through a fast talk. Ray, you will be given two options, okay? And you must only choose one among them. As they say, you can't have them all.
Okay.
Partner, I wonder what questions would they be? Ray, are you ready? Ray?
Okay, yep.
Okay, let's do this. Love or money?
Money.
Time or attention?
Sorry?
Time or attention?
Time.
Learn by the book or learning by experience?
By experience.
One big corporation or multi-serial businesses?
Multi-serial businesses.
Sarap o hirap?
Hirap.
Since your startup is into food delivery, what is essential? Lugaw or Shoppa?
Lugaw. Lugaw tayo.
Baka makulong ka eh. Hugs or kisses?
Hugs.
Yes or no? Are you a fan of Ivana Alawi?
No.
Oh. When thinking about business opportunities, which do you prefer? Lights on or lights off?
Teka lang. Lights on.
Lights on.
Siyempre mag-iisip ka na ano eh. Kailangan nakabukas yung ilaw. Mahirap yun. Makakalabo na patay yung ilaw tapos naka-open lang yung ano mo, computer mo.
So this is the last one. Among the startups which you are part of, which one should go?
Which one should go? Medyo mahirap to which one should I?
Kinakabahan si Edniel.
No, the least that I'm actually ready to parang let go is the first one. Kumbaga, yun yung ano. I'm keeping it alive because of pride and ego na lang eh. Na parang, hindi, ayoko. Gusto ko pa rin mag-workout.
And we will. After this meeting.
Yeah.
That was tough but so much fun, Ray. And thank you very much for sharing your experiences and insights about your newly founded startup, which is Taxikel Delivery. We wish you success on this business venture.
And again, it was nice meeting you and talking to you. There you go, everyone. We are able to know Ray as a person and his innovative business, Taxikel Delivery, taking the Pangasinan market by storm. Ray, any last words to our viewers, to our classmates, and our professors?
Thank you for the opportunity as well, which I was able to share. Kasi mostly, I think ang mga na-share lang naman na mga startup ideas or founders is mostly in yung mga nasa NCR, Manila. And this is an opportunity for me as well to show that there are a lot of startup founders, skilled workers here in the province, and isa yun sa mga main advocacy ko rin is to actually promote yung mga andito sa probinsya, because we want equal opportunity as well on everything. So thank you and good luck to whatever you guys are doing. So this is something refreshing.
That deserves a clap. Again, this has been Ednil.
And this is Jessie and Startup Night with Dr.
and Joko Sol. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you guys.